Hi everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Today I want to talk about how do you perform a egg cleansing on yourself. The egg cleansing is to remove negative energies from people around you. Also, when you perform a limpia, this is what is called a limpia with the egg, you can at times detect illness, um, people, or who is causing you bad or harm, or wishing that you will not succeed or have accomplishments and many other things, because this is Olympia with an egg is recommended especially to people that feel they had the feeling that somebody has done something on them for one reason or another. Symptoms that you will have that someone has done something to you will be maybe thinking too much about that person without any explanation. Maybe feeling low of energy, or that you just don't have the want, or the energy, or the desire to do things in life. It's like it's a heaviness on you. With the egg can help you remove a lot of these feelings. A lot of times, some people that says it's because I feel like something has been done to me, will have like headaches or feel nauseous, or just have a discomfort and this around the stomach, or in the neck or head. Okay, so the egg, performing Olympia with the egg will help you remove some of these energies. And also, not only that, you can detect if you have removed the energies. Also, when you crack the egg open, um, you will have the ability to see what it is that somebody else has done to you, or who, or if you have a illness, what it is, and many other things. Okay, having a limpia with an egg will help you a lot, removing bad energies to begin with. And this is one of the reasons why down in Mexico and in many cultures, the egg has been used to perform a cleansing. Okay, what will you need to perform a cleansing? Very simple. You would need one egg. I would recommend that when if you are doing a cleansing and you to prepare two eggs, or if you are in the same way if you are doing it on someone else. Why two eggs? Because when performing a cleansing to a person that has a lot of negative energy, at times the egg will just crack open, and you will have to grab another egg to continue doing the cleansing. This is the reason why I recommend, if you are doing it for someone else, just as a precaution, you can have two eggs. Some people has broken up to three eggs, so I will say two should be enough, but you could use three. In this way, you will be ready at least with two eggs, and you don't have to run in the kitchen just to grab another egg. Okay, you will need two eggs, a clear glass container, not a glass that has some kind of perforation or decorations. No, it has to be a clear glass so you can clearly see through the glass in what is going on with the egg after you crack it open. If you don't have a clear glass, you don't have to run to the store. No, you don't have to. You can use your pickle jar, your jalapeno jar, your jelly jar. As long as it's clear, then it's a good container to use for the limpia. okay? The other thing you will need is just to put a little bit of water in the glass. In this way, you can clearly see through, and the water will help you make the 3D, so you can interpret what is going on with the egg after you crack it open. Okay. The other thing, you have your water, you have your glass, you have your eggs. The way you're going to perform the cleansing with the egg is by doing it starting with your head always. Okay. And you were going to encircle, not clockwise, not this way. You're gonna do it opposite to the clockwise, okay? This way. Okay, so this is, I think you're gonna see it backwards on me, because this is clockwise to me, and you have to do it like this, and you have to pass the egg on the person 3 times, always in a circle motion, and imagining that you are bringing the energy down, 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 absorbing the bad energy with the egg. You will pass the egg in all areas of your body. The only reason it is recommended that somebody else do the cleansing on you is because you're not gonna be able to do your back really good, okay? And that is why if somebody else performs the cleansing on you, it is more advised to do so. Okay? So another thing to remember while performing the cleansing is if you have an area that it has been bothering you, to go over it a little more. Okay? You can go over 6 times if you want to, and taking it all down, or you can do it and then come back again to that area. You can come back 3 times everything. You can come back to your body 3 times, or do it 3 times at once, okay? In my arm, in a circular motion, okay? 3 times. Get all the areas. If something is hurting, stay maybe a little longer in that area, so that you can let the egg absorb all that negative energy. Another thing, you can do a prayer while you're doing it. Repeat the same prayer over and over if you want to. Or you can just speak, saying whatever you feel at the moment. A lot of times the egg will break, especially if a person has been through a difficult time. Like, for example, there is an accident, a tragic accident, and all that negative energy and all that panic and fear has invaded their body. And the egg, at times when it's absorbing all that negative energy, it cannot hold no more, so it will just pop open and break. And this is why it is recommended that if you suspect that someone has been in something tragic like abuse, saw a tragic accident, went through the loss of a person, and they were present when this happened, they have a lot of emotional issues inside them, so they might need more than 1 egg. Okay, so after you perform the cleansing in all your body, focusing on the parts where your body has ache or hurt or etc. like that. Okay, always getting rid of the energy in a circular motion, pointing down. Okay, once you have done that, you're gonna crack the egg open in the water. Okay, once you crack the egg open in the water, it is super important to not grab the glass and look up. If you do that, looking in from the top, you're gonna run the risk of reabsorbing the negative energy the egg you had taken out with the egg. So please do not ever do it from the top. Cancel that. Put a lid immediately so you don't feel like looking in. Okay, you don't do that. What you're going to do once you have cracked the egg open is look it through the glass. And this is the main reason why when doing a cleansing, a limpia with an egg, It is recommended that the glass be completely see-through so you can analyze the egg from all angles, even from the bottom, never from the top. Okay, let me have a sip of water. Okay, another important point after you have cracked the egg open is to begin analyzing the egg. Um, when you crack the egg open, it is open to a lot of interpretations. So maybe I will make another video in the future telling you about what can it mean if you see like a face, if you see things going up or a web or this or that. It's a lot of interpretations, okay? But the most important thing, once you have done you limpia, is you can look at your egg, and if the egg is floating, that will indicate the yellow thing, the yellow part of the egg is floating. That will indicate that maybe somebody else has an attachment to you, or has something negative about you, or is sending you bad energy. Um, so in this way, you can perform the cleansing again the next day. But let me tell you another thing. If the yellow of the egg goes down, that indicates that you are good. Nobody is sending you any harm or anything like that. Um, the yellow of the egg has to be on the bottom. You good. If the yellow of the egg looks like it's a little bit cloudy around it, and you might be able to see other things. But this cloudiness of the yellow of the egg around it, that indicates that with the egg you had removed any negative energy you have been carrying. Okay, once you see that you have removed the negative energy, what you can do is immediately after the cleansing, you put on yourself a protecting bracelet. Okay, a protection item can be anything. Like for example, it can be a cross. It can be the image of anything like the Virgin of Guadalupe or Virgin Mary, whoever you believe. Put it on, and that will be your shield of protection. Okay, another thing, just a simple red cord around your wrist will be enough for protection. You can put the hand of Fatima, the eye, anything, as long as it's red, it will be a symbol of protection, and you will be shielded to not reabsorb any negative energy from anybody around you wishing you bad. Okay. Another thing, if the egg is floating, that will indicate, and it's floating a lot, that will indicate that somebody must be trying to harm you. These harms could have been done with candles, or by doing prayers, or by going to a cemetery and burying by the feet of someone that was really bad while alive, wishing you something bad. Or the other thing that is called amarre. It means when you put two people together and you tie them together and you wish them to always be together. Okay, that will symbolize this. If the egg floats, that somebody has put something on you. If the egg doesn't float, the yellow of the egg, okay, I want to make sure it has to be the yellow of the egg. It goes down on the bottom and it's just sitting there. It has a little bit of cloudiness, but nothing much like, or you don't see anything weird like faces, like crosses, like cemeteries, like at times you will see evil faces and stuff like that, or eyes, or anything else that is up to interpretation. If you don't see anything like that, and the egg is on the bottom, the yellow of the egg is on the bottom, that will indicate that you are good. Put your protection and you are good to go. Okay, another thing that is important to mention, when performing a limpia, a cleansing with the egg, you can repeat this cleansing 3 times. And if you repeat it, like for example, if you did the cleansing and the yolk floated a little bit in the middle of the glass, then you can do it again until you see that the yellow of the egg is on the bottom. Do not repeat the cleansing more than 3 times in 1 month. As a matter of fact, it's not recommended to do this cleansing more than 3 times in 1 year. So once you have removed you negative energy and done the egg 3 times in 1 month or in 1 year, it is not recommended to do it again, because if you do it again, you will run the risk that to, as well as removing negative, you can remove the positive energy. Or if you do it too much, you will leave yourself open to absorb negativity. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to overdo anything, okay? Once you have done the cleansing 1 time, then if you feel later on, like for example, you did the cleansing today, and you in the following days you might have a headache, okay, in the following days, but this is because you have removed that. And always removing feelings, even negative or positive, at times gives you a stressful in something. You might feel a little bit of headache or a little nauseous and stuff like that. That indicates it's working. So don't panic if you feel a headache. Headache is like the most common. So you have done the cleansing and you like, yes, I remove my negative energy. Put on protected amulet on your wrist, or as a cross, as anything that symbolize to you protection. Okay. Then you like say, yes, I feel better, but I still feel like there is something left behind. Then you can perform the cleansing again. Always at the end, put again you protected item, and that will do it. Okay. Also, sometimes in the cleansing you can detect something that could be wrong with your body, or you can detect if something has done a bigger harm to you. And this at times will, a cleansing with the egg will not be enough to remove that. So if you suspect in the yolk of the egg, the middle of the egg, the yellow part is floating too much, and you suspect someone has done something to you, then you might need to cut the cord. Cutting the cord is another video that I could try later on to explain how to do that. And that will need a lot of visualizations, relaxation in cutting the cord in the attachment that is that has put you into unseparated, or it's like a chain that somebody has put on you, okay? And you will have to cut that and remove that to really begin feeling better. Okay, so the cleansing is used to remove negative energy. If you are experiencing setbacks, a lot of headaches, a lot of nausea, a lot of things that you say, well, it's because everything is going good, but in the end, something always happens, and it turns into a breakup, or it just doesn't turn out the way you expected or wanted. Okay, it removes all that. Some things, like I said, will need to perform this cleansing more than 1 time, or it would require higher assistance. But for like negativity and envy and witches that other people sends you as in thoughts, or saying I don't like this person or whatever like that, the other people sends to you, you can easily remove that with the egg. The egg will absorb all the negative energy other people have sent your way. Even if we can't see it, the reason the egg absorbs the energy is because it has a thousands billions of little pores. Um, they let the egg inside breathe, and this is why it absorbs all that negative energy. Also, the egg is a symbol of life, so that is another reason why does absorb all negativity and anybody. The cleansing and removing of negative energies can also be performed on children. So it's another way of, if you suspect that why is my child sick all the time, and you wanna detect something the doctors have not detected before, or understand something the doctors had not, or you understand before, you can do it with the egg also. Have in mind that a egg cleansing, a egg diagnostic is not to replace medical assistance or the point of a doctor. Because if you suspect you have something wrong with your body, the egg is not going to remove it. You are going to need visit your doctor, consult your doctor to have a further diagnosis or treatment. Okay, so keep that in mind. The egg is just to remove certain negativities, detect illness, and remove things that other people has put on you. It is highly possible. It is very recommended. It has been used since the 3200 before Christ. So a lot of people has used it. It remains very actively used for people that do herbs and cleansings and perform healing to others. So I hope this video helps you in clarifying a few things and how to do the cleansing. Please do not forget to not look the egg from the top. You look at the egg from the sides, okay? Thank you for allowing me once again to bring something informative and something so really important and that a lot of people has questions about, because the main thing to always remember is that the egg will not do you any harm and will not do any harm to perform a cleansing in anybody. It's something positive. Okay, that is all I have for now. I wish you all a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. In this way, you can be the first one to receive future videos about, maybe I will make another video into how to cut the cord, attachment cords that we cannot see from others. Another thing I might do is how to interpret the egg once you have performed the cleansing on your body, and what to look for, and what it means when you see this, what it means when you see that, etc. like that. It's very extensive. It's a lot, okay? So please be patient with me if I take a while, but I will do it as suggestions from people that has come join the group or has come join the page or the YouTube. Another thing I was going to say, I forgot, but I guess if I forgot, it's because it wasn't important. I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Bye.